The internet pushed sports betting further than anyone could have imagined. Not only could you place your pledge anywhere in the connected world, you could bet on the host of sports in a myriad of ways, from winning results to obscure in-game stats. As legislation catches up with the global availability of online sports betting, companies like FansUnite, FANS.C are vying for a place at the podium. The Vancouver-based tech firm's Revenue Foundation sits on the recent acquisition of McBookie, a B2C platform focused on the Scottish markets, providing sports betting, casino, and virtual sports to 80,000 plus members, with over a decade in service and over $100 million wagered on its platform in the last 3 years. FansUnite's own offering include B2C social betting, where members place their virtual bets on all major sports the world over while following each other in a 30,000 plus member community. B2C FansUnite Sportsbook that can also serve as a licensed B2B backend for other operators and BetMaker Labs, the company's B2B platform, which offers a custom front end, a bet trader backend, and preferred risk management solutions, as well as a preferred payment gateway that can handle fiat, crypto, or blockchain. The company just closed its $27.7 million share-only acquisition of Askott Gaming, whose Chameleon Gaming platform was shortlisted for the 2020 EGR B2B Awards for Esports Betting Supplier of the Year. FansUnite already have multiple clients using the Chameleon technology. The transaction represents FansUnite's biggest milestone to date, creating one of Canada's leading online gaming companies and exposing customers to an even wider range of betting options in both sports and casino gaming.
Hello everyone, so I'm here with Scott Burton, CEO of FansUnite. How's it going, Scott?
It's going great, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you. So we have followed FansUnite, the story, the press release. Before we go into the details of what you guys have done, could you give us an overview of the company?
Yeah, so FansUnite is an end-to-end iGaming company now. So after the merge, so we operate a number of different ways. So we have what we call a B2B side of the business, which is where we provide online gambling software. So we're in the online gaming space. So we provide operators with gaming licenses, with gaming software, so they can operate full suite of betting products, casino products. We also do our own B2C in some markets. So we have direct-to-consumer sites, primarily a large sports book in the UK called McBookie, and then running off of our B2B platform, we've got a number of brands that are actually focused on the esports space. And then recently we've added our own sort of casino or random number generated game side. So we have multiple licenses around the world. Gaming infrastructure, so we're a full suite end-to-end of iGaming products for either direct-to-consumer or business-to-business.
So not so long ago, FansUnite came out with the press release detailing how the company closed its $27.7 million share-only acquisition of Askott Gaming. Now, this is possibly FansUnite's biggest milestone to date. Can you talk a bit about that deal and what that means for both the company and also investors?
Yeah, so that was a deal that brought the company that I had originally started called Askott Entertainment. We were, again, in the same space of the online gaming world, but we were focused on esports, so the professional video game leagues. Really focused on our B2B platform, which was the Chameleon platform, which we licensed to other operators. FansUnite was on a similar path, but more in traditional sports. So as we were looking to potentially look at the public markets in Canada as Askott, and then look to add traditional sports into our platform, Fans had already done their go public, and we're actually looking to add esports. So the founder of FansUnite, Darius, and I have known each other for many years, and we've followed each other's companies and big sort of fans of each other. And so we looked at the synergies between the two and bringing the teams together, bringing Askott's licensing infrastructure, technology, bringing their sports technology, all was very synergistic at the time. So it really accelerated both of our growths and moved us forward on all fronts in terms of being a full iGaming operator, where separately we were both going to spend quite some time building out each other's kind of assets, and this just sped that up for everyone.
Now, a question for potential investors out there as well. What plan does the company have for the foreseeable future?
Yeah, so we look at the sort of the components of the business now, and we're doing growth sort of in our B2B, our B2C, and then on M&A. So you've seen for a company of FANS size and being public for just a few months, they've already done 2 pretty major acquisitions. So there's going to be that part of the business going forward as well. So the scale we get as a combined entity, we're looking to do some more of that. So the pipeline is actually quite full of M&A opportunities for us. We're looking for things that either complement the technology platforms we have now that move us into new spaces in the online gaming world, but also things where we can leverage our technology. So taking operators that are possibly licensing software and technology from someone else, acquiring those and saving some costs and leveraging our technology across our suite of products on the consumer-facing front. So that's the M&A side, is something to be watching out for. On the direct-to-consumer side, we will have a few new sites launching. We've just had a site launching focused on the Latin American space, specifically for esports. So that would be something to watch in terms of our growth on the consumer side. And then we've had some exceptional results coming out of our McBookie Sportsbook. So McBookie is a UK licensed operator really focused on the Scottish market. Despite the pandemic and lack of sports, they've seen some very big growth over the last 3 months, versus the same period last year. So we'll be announcing some results coming out of them and some new stuff that they'll be putting out. So we're seeing quite a good revenue growth on the direct-to-consumer, and then as we turn more products online. And then on the B2B, so the business-to-business side, watch out for some additional deals. We just made our first major announcement yesterday about the US market. So we've signed our first partnership that will help us launch into the US, which is a massive market. So that's a big one for us, is the US opportunity opening up. And then we are going to be adding additional gaming licenses, which will expand our ability to sell our B2B products to more regions, more countries, and more operators. So we've recently passed our technical audits in Malta. So we're just on the verge of getting two gaming licenses in Malta through the Maltese Gaming Authority. One would give us a critical software supply license for EU operators. And then the other one is a direct-to-consumer license, which allows us to launch brands out of Europe. And then we will look to probably do a UK license coming up before the end of this year. And then we'll be adding some more after that. So there's kind of 3 areas of our business, and they're all really ramping up now. So every area of our business is generating revenue today, and some of it is just at the very beginning of the revenue generation. So there's lots of upside there.
Sounds great. Excellent. Scott.
Great. Thanks a lot.
Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.